I'm going to speak about isolation, okay? I don't think I ever did a video on isolation or my experience with isolation. But I have spoke about like the Lord has put me in isolation, okay? But my experience, just in case if someone needs understanding of what they're going through, okay? Um, Maybe this will help you. My experience through isolation, when God purged me of releasing people, jobs, friends, family, the first stage I went through was I was getting attacked sexually um, in my dreams, okay? And I had to wake up, pray, and rebuke it right away. Or before I went to sleep, you know, I would ask the Lord to help me pray and rebuke these spirits in my dream, because I didn't, whatever is in the spirit will manifest in the physical if you do not pray it off. Now, why was I being attacked sexually? Is because God was helping me cut soul ties. Okay. Sometimes when we're out there and we're living in the world and we're doing things that we're not supposed to be doing, and we're of the world and we're not of God. Some of us sometimes got one foot in, one foot out. We still trying to figure this thing out, right? And even with this walk with God, some of us slip, we fall. Nobody's perfect. A lot of people might not speak about it, but I'm an honest, authentic person, and I'm human, and God did not make me perfect. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I didn't slip up or I don't make mistakes. Okay, if I make a mistake, I'm definitely gonna tell y'all about it, because I'm the type of person I own up to who I am. So the Lord was cutting ties, not only physically but spiritually. Okay. Then I remember around that time I was dealing with addictions, like smoking or drinking or anything like that. And the Lord had me by myself so I could learn how to heal myself, how to fast, and to let go of addictions and stuff that no longer serve me. Okay, sometimes when we're under depression or when we're having anxiety or when we're under pressure or when life is just lifing, okay, we tend to try to take that ease off or to try to forget by covering it up with drugs, and it doesn't take it away. Okay, it does not take it away. So the Lord in isolation helped me overcome addictions. So that's how I was able to quit smoking. I would go, don't smoke at all, don't drink at all, and I would go and I'll take hot bubble baths or hot showers when I felt irritated. I would pray and I would sing to the Lord. And in the process of doing this, within a couple of days, I was delivered from that addiction. Okay? And I'm just grateful that the Lord had mercy on me and on my soul to allow me to heal my body in that way. Um, a lot of people, when they feel like they're losing everything, losing people, losing jobs, and they're sitting still, the first thing they do is panic, because you want to know, like, how I'm going to pay this bill, how I'm going to get this done, this needs to be paid. And God is saying, leave that to me. I'm going to pay your bills. I'm going to make sure that you have a home. I'm going to make sure that you have everything you need. In this time, while I allowed this to happen, I am asking you to heal yourself, heal your mind, body, and spirit. Because, like I have told y'all before, your heart is your abundance, okay? And that's why the enemies and these witches and warlocks, they attack the heart, to harden it. And they do this to block your finances. And some, it could be men and women, because women have sexual addictions also, okay? But most of the time it really happens to men. When their heart is hardened, they just start going on like this sex rage, and they want to just have sex with any and everybody, and they no longer want a relationship. They're going through this phase, and what happens is they're picking up all these soul ties. They're picking up other people's demons. They're picking up their trauma, their financial issues. They're picking up all that bad stuff, right? And now it's affecting their life. and they don't understand why their life is getting worse and worse and worse, because sometimes it could just be who you are sleeping or connected to that is blocking the blessings on your life. And that's why when the Lord takes and purges you from family, friends, lovers, jobs, what he's doing is he's purging all the bad so the new can come in. He's teaching you patience. He's teaching you how to have faith in him. He's teaching you how to lean on him and trust him. Okay. That was something that I had to learn in El Paso, how to trust him. I just had to trust him. And I didn't know how my bills were getting paid. I don't know how my phone was still on. But the Lord was paying it. And I didn't have the money. And it was for like 3 months straight. Rent, all that. It was getting done. You know, the Lord made sure I didn't go without. Okay? As long as I kept being obedient to his word. And that was fasting, praying, conversating with him. You know, and even the people that were intentionally hurting me. People were, at that time, intentionally trying to bring anger out of me. Intentionally trying to make me go into rage. Intentionally trying to make me cry. Make me feel like I'm unworthy. Make me feel like I'm just scum. And, you know, the Lord was just like, pray for them. Block this person. Like, I was just blocking. As soon as you said one wrong word, I blocked you. It was no need for any more conversation, because I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to go through this with you. I need time to think. I need time to heal myself, because I was already going through stuff. But the enemy saw that I was content in praising the Lord, content in my circumstances, because the Lord was still providing for me and doing for me. So he was trying to attack me through family members, and my family were attacking me and trying to bring me even lower than what I was at. I'm already in a low place. But they wanted to gossip about me. They wanted to talk about my situation. They wanted to downplay me and talk about me really horribly. Okay? And but the Lord kept making a way. And he wanted me to continue to have a pure heart through that. And through that transformation, I was able to heal, and my heart was not hardened. So when I came to San Antonio, I was able to still get a job. The financial rituals that were done to bind up my finances was broken. Okay? A lot of y'all, they bind up your finances through voodoo and witchcraft. And some of y'all men through sex. The men, they do it through sex. These witches and warlocks. And that was like a crazy time for me in isolation. Okay? And you know, like your mind. Okay? My mind was also being attacked. And I remember it was giving me time to talk to the Lord regarding to that relationship that I was in. And, you know, thank God for delivering me, because God was letting me know, once I deliver you, he kept showing me Gomorrah, whatever that town is. When the lady looked back and she turned into the pillar of salt, he kept saying, if you look back, if you ever go back to this relationship, I will never deliver you again. I want you to remember this, what you were going through. And what I went through and what he revealed of that individual that I was with. I said, God, if you deliver me from this, I won't ever go back. And I have not ever wanted to go back. I'm scared to even say never. I ain't ever wanted to go back. I don't desire it, think about it, nothing. When I say it's literally in the past, I literally left it in the past, just like the Lord said. He said, do not look back, meaning do not go back to that relationship. Do not go back into that situation once I deliver you. Once I show you who this person is, because this person was doing witchcraft on me very, very bad, taking my hair, doing beauty spells, trying to make my teeth fall out. You know, that was another reason why it was hard for me to get pregnant. The Lord was showing me dreams But this person was paying somebody to close my wound up so I won't have kids. Okay? This person was, trying to poison me, putting things in my food. My head was feeling like it was gonna fall off. I was trying to go to school, and every day, trying to go to school, we would argue and argue, and I'm just like, why every time I got a test, you want to argue with me? Why, when I'm trying to better my life, why do you? And I'm not, this is a point where God has saved me and healed me to a point to where I didn't even want to argue anymore. I'll just sit there and be quiet, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing this? Like, I don't understand. Like, this person was picking on me and trying to make me do things I didn't want to do. So the Lord said, if you ever go back, I promise you, I won't deliver you a second time. So I ain't ever looked back. Ain't ever looked back. I ain't never thought about it. I ain't want to think about it. Like, once I got out of there, and I ain't looked back. I gave that person everything. I didn't want nothing attached. And that was another thing the Lord was telling me. Like, this person would take my clothes, my hair, my shoes, like, was doing things like pulling on my hair so my hair could come out, so they could take my hair to these witch doctors, or would take my clothes, my boxers. What the? Somebody got somebody's boxers. Holy Spirit. Somebody got somebody's boxers out. I'm trying to say my panties, but I said boxers. Somebody's got somebody's boxers, y'all. Holy Spirit. This is a word probably for a man, because you could be going through this right now. But yeah, isolation is good for healing and self-care. Make sure you're working on yourself, moisturizing your body, eating healthy, taking walks outside, healing your mind and your body and spirit, and trust God. Trust that God will pay your bills. Trust that God is going to make a way for you. God is saying, this is your time to trust Him. Okay? Trust Him. And that was something He made me do through my isolation. He made me fully lean on Him, and everything got done. Everything. I don't know how my phone stayed on. I don't know how the lady didn't call for the rent or nothing. Like, nothing. Like, God made a way. He made it to where I had everything I needed during that time that He needed me to heal my body. So again, this is a time for healing. When you're isolating, it's a time to heal and nourish yourself. Also, feed yourself the word. That was another thing. I stayed reading my Bible for understanding. I asked the Lord, help me understand. Help me understand what's going on. And soon enough, the parables made sense. The wisdom came naturally. Like, everything started flowing like it should have. And I'm grateful for that. And God is giving you the same opportunity, okay? Whoever needs to hear this message, you are receiving the same opportunity. Have a blessed day. Bye.